Hi, I'm Purnell. I'm a live fire chef, content creator, festival host, and restaurant owner. So I've always been passionate about cooking and food since I was around about 10 years old. I've been cooking at home. Dad taught me a little bit and then I kind of went off piste on my own in the kitchen. That passion has remained with me throughout my life. I didn't take a food career to begin with. I was working in education, but even right through my time in education, was always using food as a way to engage with young people. But then we decided to set up a YouTube channel and start documenting some of what I do. We needed to think of a name for that channel, and that became the Shropshire Lad, which was me. Shropshire is the county I'm from. I'm very passionate about the produce from here. We're in a rural town. It's amazing ingredients, amazing producers, and that's where Shropshire Lad was born. I've always loved the idea of cooking with fire, but it really kind of ramped up when I moved house, and the new house I moved into didn't really have a suitable kitchen for filming for YouTube. So we decided to take the videos outside. And when I did that, we had a lot more engagement with those videos, and also a local barbecue company, Kadai Fireball, saw my videos and were like, oh, we need someone local who can cook with fire and represent us in London at Taste of London and to do videos for us and stuff. So I started working with these guys on their amazing fire bowls, really start to understand how we can use fire to create incredible dishes that were elevated beyond, you know, using the skills I already had, but like using the fire and the smoke and that flavor and the ambiance to sort of take the food to another level. As a self-taught home cook, essentially, my food is quite rustic. I always say that I cook the kind of food that I want to eat, and it's, you know, big bowl flavors, sharing, rustic, kind of delicious food that's inspired from travels around the world, great ingredients, food that's meant to be shared and to make you feel good and to make other people feel good. You know, I totally buzz off making other people feel good when they eat my food, and that's what it's all about for me. So I'm kind of always thinking about what I'm going to make someone smile with, or what, you know, if you give me a compliment, then I'm over the moon. So as my social media presence grew, and I guess with fire cooking being quite niche, lots of different opportunities came my way to work with great brands, global brands, both within fire cooking and beyond. I was asked to do a couple of TV shows, which has all helped, I guess, to get me to where I am today. So I've been lucky enough to work with and collaborate with some of the best fire chefs in the world. Every time I come back from working in a show, or if we collaborate with a chef here at Embers, you know, I learn something every single time, and it just develops my ideas and thoughts and the journey of my career, I suppose, my food career. I'm also very interested in trends, the social media side of my job. Hospitality is always moving, is always changing, and what's relevant now, you can guarantee won't be relevant in 10 years. So if you're in touch with what's going on social media, that's really going to help. And so it's an exciting time for food, I think, and there's so many ways that you can kind of find inspiration and so many things to be inspired by. So after a little while of working full-time in food, the opportunity to open a restaurant came to me. A local space that I frequented regularly with my family came available. I threw my hat in the ring, they took my hat, and here we are. I now own the place, and we've already made a huge impact, I believe, on the local food scene. We have people travelling here from all over the Midlands and beyond to eat our food. We're a cafe set in the woods that serves fire-cooked food. So the menu at Embers is ever evolving. The day-to-day cafe menu changes every 2 months with the seasons and with local availability of different ingredients. On a Thursday evening, we're open late and we completely flip the menu and we run a theme every month. It's less cafe food and more like a dining restaurant kind of vibe. We have obviously our pop-ups when we do tasting menus also. And then on a Sunday, we go for a more relaxed vibe. So in the winter, our roast dinners were really, really popular, all cooked over open fire. The previous owners of the space ran the cafe as a vegan and vegetarian cafe, and we wanted to kind of preserve a lot of that. I love to cook vegetables over the fire, you know, and using smoke on tomatoes on our breakfast. You know, we do the most amazing mushrooms. Lots of great dishes come from the fire that are veggie, and so our menus are always 2/3 vegan, vegetarian. We have a protein option. There's always 1 or 2 meat dishes, but we are driven by the vegetables and the great produce that's around here. You know, we've got some amazing suppliers, so we always like to mix it up and just keep it it keeps it interesting for us and for the customers. You know, we've been lucky enough to have some really great chefs apply to work here, to become part of the team. If you've already got the cookery skills, once you learn to apply that to the fire, you can elevate your food beyond anything that you could do in a commercial kitchen. We've got chefs with experience from all over, and so it's really exciting time because I can bring my knowledge of cooking with the fire, they bring their experiences, and we create new dishes that, you know, combined are just taking things to another level. Inside and out, it's an open kitchen, and the customers are interested. They want to know about the equipment that we're using, the grills. You know, they can see everything going on. It's an immersive experience, and that's what fire cooking should be. It's all about the theatre. It's about creating a space that people can come in, they can smell it, they can see it, and they want to be there. They want to be a part of it. They're outdoors, and it's just, you know, there's nothing like it. You can't replicate that inside. So the opportunity to open this place has really sort of pushed me out of my comfort zone and challenged me, but I've thrived on it and just loved every minute. And what we've created here has made me realise that having the right location, the right, drawing the right people in, using the best produce I possibly can, and creating something, a vibe, that's this idea that I had in my head, and seeing it come to life has just been incredible. So, you know, I can't wait to see what the future holds, and grab the next opportunity that comes to me.